closing in on first pitch in Arlington. The Mariners and the Rangers are next. MLB The Show is on the air as we get a look at the newly named Globe Life Park in Arlington. Lots of number 42s on the field as we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a good matchup between the Seattle Mariners and the Rangers. We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners, as their order will read like this. Willie Bloomquist will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one.
First pitch, 7-0.
0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Now a fastball, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Brad Miller will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Fouled back. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to fielder for out number 2. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Cano waits on the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Line hard to the left side. But this is a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he gets around on this nicely as this is hit high and deep toward the right field corner. And that will hook just inside the right field foul pole. It's a home run. Robinson Cano, a solo home run as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, I guess that's what you're hoping to get when you sign a guy to a 10-year contract. Instant offense. And that's what Cano provides as he gives his guys a shot in the arm here with a first-inning home run.
Batting fourth, right fielder,
Corey Hart is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
He's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the first. Elvis Andrus will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
the shortstop, Elvis.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Prince Fielder will step in now. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Brent Lillibridge will take his cuts now. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. And he will be tagged out at the plate. So it remains a one-run deficit here as the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Kyle Seager will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Justin Smoke is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The tag gets one. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Michael Saunders will stand in here looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Grounded foul. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Mitch Moreland will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first by Bloomquist, and there's one away. Alex Rios will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Rios digs in, the 0-1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. He'll get it into second, and he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Leonis Martin will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Jurickson Profar will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club. You've got to have those support guys down in the order. He comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
Here's the first offering. J.P. Arancibia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Waiting for it to come down is Gutierrez as he makes the catch to retire the side. It's a run. Mike Zunino will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Zunino.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. Franklin Gutierrez will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he has really struggled in the early going. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Now a check swing here and a little looper. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Willie Bloomquist will dig in. He popped out his first time. Now the first pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
Leading out for the Rangers, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
And there's a fastball from Baker for strike 1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. Shin-Soo Choo will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Prince Fielder will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. A swing and a ball hit back up the box. And this is knocked down on the mound. Now they will get the out at first, and on top of that, the runner hesitated, and he's forced to stay put. Brent Lillibridge will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And this one is a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and it gives the Rangers a 3-1 lead.
Well, this pitch is was just a little bit in. Not really a terrible location at all. But if you're sitting on that pitch, in that spot, you can certainly do some damage. And he absolutely did some damage right there to the tune of a 2-run shot.
Mitch Moreland will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Designated hitter.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Brad Miller will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Designated hitter. Brad
Right
Miller.
there for strike one. Another fastball, another called strike, 0-2 now.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Robinson Cano is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but, you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4.
Come on, Rangers, go! Oh, yeah!
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth. Corey Hart will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Alex Rios will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder. Alex.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Throw on to first by Bloomquist, and there's 1 away. Leonis Martin will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Center fielder. Leonis Martin.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
2 more ground outs, and that's the product of throwing that sinker. Just about every time you swing at it, you're either going to hit the top of it or miss it altogether. And if you do hit it, you're going to be killing all the worms out there in front of home plate.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. J.P. Arancibia will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now a ball hit sharply on the ground to third. He'll flip it over to Cano at second, and that'll be that. 1 left for Texas, and it's still 3-1. Kyle Seager will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He took a big swing that time as he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up, way up there on the infield. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in a groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? Just making it look easy.
Justin Smoke will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. You'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Shin-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Seattle, left fielder.
Michael Saunders will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Opposite field to left. Choo is under it, and he makes... Elvis Andrus will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled back. Here it comes now to Andrus. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. And he's retired 1 away.
And as a pitcher, you always have to remember that once you let go of the pitch, you've got to become an infielder. Here's a guy that fields his position well, so he's in great position to spear this thing and then get the easy out at first.
Shin-Soo Choo will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, first baseman, Prince Fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is Mike Zunino will come forward now to start out their half of the sixth, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Franklin Gutierrez will dig in. He popped out his first time. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Two-strike delivery is a bouncing ball back up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a base hit. Willie Bloomquist will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Brad Miller is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Brent Lillibridge will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Cano with it at 2nd. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
And after a hot start, the bats have pretty much gone missing here in the middle innings. Sort of reinvented himself out there and really turned things around.
Mitch Moreland stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And a good pitch there as he got him to go after one in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now. Alex Rios will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
And he fights this one off to stay alive. Good sinker that time as it's pulled on the ground to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Robinson Cano will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. On to first, and a big out to start the seventh. One gone. One away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And standing in is the right fielder, Corey Hart. And Hart sends this one down the left field line, but this is going to hook into the seats. Foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And he gets under a curveball that time as this is lifted in the air out to left. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Kyle Seager come in now with 2 away. And to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. A flip on to Andrus covering, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Tom Wilhelmsen will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Leonis Martin will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there, but he caught himself at the last possible instant.
Hit hard toward the right side. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Oh, he had to be sitting on this pitch because he was all over it. This is a curveball, not really a terrible one either, but he guessed right. He yanks his ball right down the line for a leadoff double.
Jurickson Profar will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Well, and that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just one out.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Man, I don't know. You know, if this infield's back, that might be an out. Instead, that scoots right on by and the run trots in to score.
Charlie Furbush will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning. Elvis Andrus will stand in with a run in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Now the first pitch just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he steps off. Runner goes. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base.
And that's a situation where a guy just gets a little too antsy out there. So, you know, once they step off, he's left with nowhere to go.
4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far.
Here we go.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And no chance to get the recovery play at first, and now we'll hold our breaths to see if he's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Gutierrez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Michael Saunders will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
Well, I'm not sure if this will wind up being a triple. It really should be a 3-base error. I mean, here it is. He was there in plenty of time. He just winds up with a handful of air. And they are going to hit him with an E. It's well deserved.
Mike Zunino will need to get on base here as that possible tying run still in the on-deck circle. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. That misses 1-2. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at third. swinging a soft liner to the right side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Franklin Gutierrez will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around third and being waved on home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Willie Bloomquist will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now. Brad Miller will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Seems like whatever was working early on suddenly is not working now.
It's almost like he's imploding right before our eyes.
And here's a slider for a called strike. He's set, now the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. That's hard hit back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano. Here comes Ron Washington now up out of the Ranger dugout. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Chop now to short. Can they get 2? Profar for 1 on to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Corey Hart will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. Kyle Seager stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
And when he's in a jam, he's going to reach back for a little something extra on that fastball. Boy, that's nice to have in reserve.
The 0-2 pitch from Feliz. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now a pitch lined into right field. He comes through. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And he will score as well. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple. Justin Smoke will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Chu is there, and he puts it away to stop the... Yorvis Medina is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Prince Fielder will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game. And the fastball here is hit on the ground but foul. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and this will be a base hit for Fielder. Brent Lillibridge will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out. Mitch Moreland will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And this is going to be a foul ball. 4 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Michael Saunders will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got it in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Mike Zunino will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick. And that's his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. Franklin Gutierrez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. And a save situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney. Alex Rios will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Leading off from the bottom of the Ranger ninth. Right fielder,
fouled straight back.
Alex Rios.
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. On to first, and Rodney has himself a leadoff ground out to start the 9th.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. First pitch of the at-bat is lifted in the air out to left. Saunders is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Jurickson Profar will stand in as their last chance now. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And here's a swing and a miss, and now the Rangers are down to their final strike here.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. J.P. Arancibia will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw on to first to be in time to get him.